Research into teacher talk examines a wide range of issues, such as teachers' language use, native and non-native language teachers, the type of questions and directives teachers use, teacher talk time, and more. The amount of teacher talk in the foreign language classroom, also known as teacher talk time, compared to student talk, has become an important topic in recent debates about the teacher's role. This parameter varies depending on several factors, including the size of the learner group, age proficiency level, grade levels and programs. Excessive teacher talk reduces students' opportunities to speak. The quality of teacher talk is just as important as the quantity. 4 discourse moves dominate the language classroom. According to Allwright and Bailey, 1991, 3 are usually restricted to the teacher: structuring, soliciting, reacting. Only 1, responding, is typically the student's role. Another key factor affecting interaction is the type of questions teachers ask. Additionally, the effectiveness of explanations plays a major role. To reduce teacher talk time, teachers must first observe their own classroom performance and identify how much of the class talk is dominated by their speech. Common causes of excessive teacher talk include over-explaining, giving too much information, providing overly long answers to student questions, answering one's own questions. Students often enjoy speaking activities and are willing to interact more, but they are often unaware of the skills needed to perform speaking tasks effectively. One important issue is the explicit teaching of production strategies. Interaction strategies. Students are frequently asked to discuss topics in groups without using negotiation or compensation strategies. While designing speaking activities is essential, these activities can also be challenging for teachers. Teachers must help students overcome anxiety, stress, frustration. Go and Burns, 2012. Identify 3 key features of learner speech: fluency, accuracy, complexity. They classify speaking activities accordingly. Fluency, meaning-focused. Accuracy, form-focused. Complexity, both form and meaning-focused. They also propose a cyclical model for teaching speaking, extended over multiple lessons and applicable through task-based and text-based approaches. This model includes 7 stages. In Stage 5, students repeat the speaking task. In the final stage, the teacher provides feedback on the learning process. Thornberry, 2012, explains that speaking was once viewed as a byproduct of language knowledge, simply oral production resulting from vocabulary and grammar acquisition. He identifies 5 approaches to teaching speaking: the situational approach, the speech act approach, the skills and strategies approach, the genre approach, the corpus-informed approach. These approaches focus on contexts of language use, specific speech acts, social purposes of communication, features of spoken language. Thornberry also proposes 3 stages of speaking instruction: awareness raising, appropriation, autonomy. In the awareness stage, learners discover features of spoken language. In appropriation, they practice through reading aloud, rehearsing dialogues, performing. In the autonomy stage, learners engage in discussions, debates, presentations, drama-based activities. Motivation is a complex concept tied to human behavior, needs, goals, and expectations, and it changes over time. According to Dernier and Ushioda, 2011, motivation involves 3 dimensions: the choice of action, why people do something; persistence, how long they continue; effort, how hard they try. Expectancy value theories suggest motivation depends on expectancy of success, value assigned to that success. Locke and Latham, 2002, explain that goals, direct attention and effort, energize behavior, influence persistence, promote the use of relevant strategies. Goal orientation includes mastery orientation, developing skills and competence; performance orientation, demonstrating ability compared to others. Intrinsic motivation refers to doing something for pleasure and satisfaction. Extrinsic motivation involves external rewards or recognition. At school, intrinsic motivation often decreases while extrinsic motivation increases. 3 major factors influence motivation: the course, the teacher, the group. Motivational teaching materials should connect to students' curiosity, include meaningful and varied tasks, be realistic and culturally relevant, offer personal challenge, give students control. The revised Bloom's Taxonomy, 2001, includes remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, create. In the lesson described, students develop creativity by creating and illustrating a story. Memorization is not required. Tasks are realistic, relevant. Culturally based, students collaborate and share opinions, promoting critical thinking. Motivational tasks should integrate the 4 macro skills, encourage expression of opinions. The writing task, time to travel, focuses on the highest level. Creation. Multimodal language teaching is based on the idea that meaning is created through multiple modes, not just language. These modes include image, sound, music, gesture, movement. Multimodal texts offer multiple viewing paths, making reading more like interpreting visuals than linear text. This connects to multiliteracies, which expand literacy beyond language to include visual, spatial, gestural, audio, and oral modes. Reading becomes a co-constructed process between the text and the reader. Picture books require readers to interpret visual codes and design elements, allowing multiple interpretations. They are especially suitable for young learners with limited language proficiency. Teachers often use shared reading, theme-based approaches. Picture books support motivational strategies such as acting out stories, playing games, creating diagrams, completing story maps. Students explore colors, shapes, textures, book design. Examples include Papa, Please, Get That Moon for Me, Eric Carle, 1986, and Rosie's Walk, Pat Hutchins, 2010. Section 8. Comics, Films, and Videos. Original comics differ from educational comics, which are designed as instructional tools. Films and videos provide authentic language, realistic situations. They enhance intercultural awareness, understanding of nonverbal communication. They can be used in classroom activities, extracurricular learning. Eakin, 2003, proposes 4 aspects for analyzing films: literary, dramatic, cinematic, language. In the previewing stage, students examine book covers and film posters. In the while viewing stage, they analyze characters, social values, music and sound, nonverbal communication, silence. In the post-viewing stage, students compare the film with the original text. Combining novels and films allows students to reflect on different modes of representation and may encourage further reading. From teacher talk to motivation, and from speaking instruction to multimodality, effective language teaching requires a balance of interaction, strategy, creativity, and engagement.